All right, y'all. So I'm gonna try to slide it. Some. I got my jack up here. I might just want to come up here and just jack this one up and just. So when I pull that this way, that's gonna want to come this way too. So yeah, pretty good bit to do here. First thing we need to really do though is we wanna grease this thing up just a little bit, man. You know. What's up, y'all? What's up? Okay, today is Sunday, man. I did a little video yesterday. Me and Zach did work some, and we got enough done to, you know, to catch up pretty much on where we're at for the week. Damn, man, I need a freaking hat, dude. I need to buy me some hats, dude. I'm gonna buy a freaking case of hats, man. Hats get worn out. So a couple things. So today I got some stuff around the house I'm gonna do. Y'all know, like I was telling y'all the other day, the Budweiser's been calling me wanting to work. You too. Look. Hey. Oh, he got an earring in his ear now. How'd you get that in here?
I got it where I got my
Where's your hat at, dog? Here's your brand new fresh hat, dog. Just for you, bud.
Alright, so clean, man.
Just for you. Hey, you got no glasses either? Golly, you butt naked, ain't you? No phone, no glasses, no nothing, no money. What the hell? So what'd you get locked up for, dog?
Peeing in a shrub median. You know, a shrub median is.
Yeah, I know what that is. Yeah.
Because I couldn't make it in between them. The dude told me at the very rudely at the laundromat there wasn't a restroom available. And by the time I got between Waffle House and CVS, it's that park entryway right there. They pulled in. I seen their tires squishing up on the concrete right in front of me. I was like, damn. They pulled in. I was smoking my pen, man. I paid $38 for it at the vape shop, man.
Yeah.
And I drank too many beers, and that shit caught up with me.
How come you got out of the gym and started drinking again? Why didn't you give yourself a chance?
I needed to eat, dude. What do you mean? Well, I don't know.
What you need to eat when? Now?
No, then I was almost at the Waffle House. And I was gonna get something cheap. They pulled in.
What'd you eat for breakfast?
One of those microwave egg burritos.
You know, over there where we cut those two big ones by brother-in-law? Over there in Fayetteville?
Yeah.
Two great big ones?
Mm-hmm.
I got two more over there. So we do 4 over there now. So you need a hat though, you're gonna burn your head up. So what you been doing since you been out? You ain't got no clothes or nothing,
I've been feeling sore since I left jail. Like,
huh?
How long's it been? 4 days?
I don't know, dude.
I've been feeling like I was weak. I started feeling better yesterday. I've been taking like 4 or 5 showers a day. A little quick shower. Bought me some Dial, some white Dial. Got 2 of them left.
Where's your? You don't have a bag?
Toothbrush.
You don't have no clothes or nothing?
Everything's in there. We're not that late.
In where?
Look.
Oh, that ain't.
I bought a charger yesterday and then took it back so I could buy me food.
So where you gonna go? Where am I taking you when we're done today? That's what I kind of need to know.
It's just what's convenient for you between there and
I mean, you going back up to Noonan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Morning told me, I hope you get that at the shelter. You know, I want you to stay there. I want you to go to that. Everything's been normal at that shelter, man. Hell, I was rolling back and getting up in the morning, heading out, going to redneck, trucking in, dude. You know, you drinking coffee.
And then you get drunk and you do something stupid and ruin it all, man.
Well, I did real good, but then I went.
But the one thing that you did bad cost you a lot, you know.
It cost me getting stranded in the room.
Yeah, but I don't understand what getting stranded at the room got to do with you being drunk over at damn Walgreens, pissing in the bushes. What does that got to do with that? You know, you got to stop your alcohol intake, dude. You got to slow down, man. You got to stop. I mean,
I know.
How's it feel to be back out here, buddy?
Feeling alright.
Do a couple yards under your belt.
Yeah, I know it, man.
Feel better?
Well, I got this at the.
You don't like the hat? If you don't like the hat, I'll keep it.
Yeah,
You want one of these?
I love it.
You want one of these?
I like it. Don't matter.
I don't care.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, whatever one you want. That one just happens to be new.
Yeah, I like that one, dude. Yeah.
Number top of the line, though.
That one's nice, man. You got one too? Oh, heck yeah. Thank you.
I got a couple. Need to buy me a box of hats.
Yes, sir.
So you got clothes everywhere, don't you?
I'm down for mine, man.
You got clothes everywhere, don't you?
Well, no, I don't have this. All I have on me, I hand washed everything and hung them, except for my shorts and my soap.
All right, y'all. So y'all know that I'm working on Sunday, and you know, a lot of guys are coming to comments, and they're talking about, you know, the hours that we work during the week, and I'm not paying the guys enough, and blah 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 blah. Well, you know, that's all good, whatever, you know. But you see, I have to work on the weekends, y'all. Think about it, man, because I don't ever know what to expect during the week. You know, if I don't work today, you know, and it's not that I have yards to do today. I'm kind of working on this week's schedule already. You know, I have to, because, you know, I don't know. I mean, that's where my brain is as far as my help goes. Yeah, Zach showed up every day last week, but then Drew got sick, you know, and Drew's already already not coming in tomorrow. So, you know, I have to work on the weekends, man. Because just think about it, if I don't do these 5 or 6 today, and kind of strategically, you know, on a Sunday, and then you know, if somebody don't show up one day next week, I'm looking crazy. See, if you're a business owner, you got to be thinking a little bit ahead of time. You can't just start thinking at the moment things happen, you know, because I don't know, Drew might be out all week for all I know. You know, Zach might not show up, but Zach might need a day off or two. You know, I have no idea. You know, so, you know, being self-employed and everything, it's about seizing the moment too. You have to get the work done. And, you know, by the fact that I got Bo out here helping me on some of the empty properties today, now he's not helping me on anything complicated, but he's helping me get some of the little stuff out of the way, that so come next week, we're not, you know, if somebody lays out, then, you know, I'm not pressed, you know. And that's how I'm thinking, and it's bad that I'm thinking like that. It's not a really good thing, but you have to think like that if you're me. The work has got to get done, point blank. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I'm having to work on the weekends, basically. I'm having to Saturday and Sunday, you know. Now Zach did work yesterday. Zach worked 6 days straight. I don't know how much money Zach made this week, but he ain't do bad. I'm telling you that now. So when we talk about, you know, getting off at 2:30, 3 o'clock and all that, well, factor in Saturday and Sunday, and then what time am I really getting off? You know, I get off work at one of the main reasons why I like to work and get off around 3 or so is because the production goes way down after the heat gets way up. It just does. And we don't ever take a lunch. Now we could, But see, the guys don't want to take a lunch, and I'm okay with that too. I'll eat lunch when I get home at 2:30, 3 o'clock. I'm good, you know. And I just don't like to, you know, I can take a lunch or not. It doesn't matter. But everybody likes to get home, get done early. So if we take a lunch, then that 2:30 just turned into 3:30. Plus, after guys eat out here in this heat, boy, there's a lot of attitude and a lot of laziness going on. I'm just saying, it's the truth, you know. So that's a couple reasons why I don't work, you know, real late. Now, if I have to work real late, I will. You know, whatever I need to do, you know, to get the day done based on the scheduling that I've done for the week. You know, like on Thursday, yeah, we could have worked, you know, when we lost money that day or didn't make nothing, we could have worked longer. Now I couldn't have got into either one of those big properties. Was wasn't nobody home. So, and I couldn't really go off anywhere and do any yards anywhere because logistically it wouldn't have made sense for me to drive 20 miles this way and do 1 yard or 2 yards on a route. See, so that's why I just take the hit and keep going, you know. So when we talk about, you know, working till 2 or 3 o'clock and you're getting off early, man, y'all need to work later and all that crap, I ain't gonna work. I mean, why would we want to work till 6 or 7 o'clock every day if we don't have to? Now, if we have to, well, I guess we would. But I'm going to manage my business in a way to where I don't have to. I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't know how everybody else does it. But there have been days, plenty, and I'm sure there'll be plenty more, where I'll be out here to 7 or 8 o'clock. Not often, because I plan my day accordingly. You know, something breaks down or you know. But one of the reasons why we can get off early like that is because I'm doing things like this on Saturday and Sunday, or, you know, I'm kind of going around in the background. It's really kind of unseen, you know, because I don't do a lot of filming on the weekends. I like 1, 2, 3. So me and Bo did 4, you know, and that's going to save us time. So if one guy, the way I'm looking at it, if a guy don't show up this week for a day or two, then me and the other guy can still handle it, you know, because of me doing this today. Just do a little something every day to benefit the business, you know, just a little something. I mean, you know, it doesn't have to be hardcore. And so then the week doesn't have to be hardcore either. It can be, and we can be hardcore, but we don't have to be. And that's because of the way I manage the business. So for all you guys that are coming at me, you know, talking about, man, you could have went and done 3 more properties, man, getting off at 3. Yeah, but 3 more properties on a whole nother route, 30 miles one way. Why would I go do that? It's just costing me more in fuel than I'm actually going to earn. I mean, why would I do that? I'll just leave that route alone. You know, I'll just leave that route alone and take the hit. And then when I get on that route, we'll do the whole route and be efficient. Instead of me going and plucking one off of a route 20 miles away or whatever. That's just for $60. Those customers not paying me no more money to come on a day early and for me to spend, you know, another 25 in fuel to do 1 property or 2. Got to be looking at things like that. And those are the kind of things that I don't really talk about in the video, because I know that guys that are in the business like me, y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't got to say all that, because y'all, it's a given that we are going to be efficient. That we're not going to spend $25 in fuel to make $60. You know, well, what guys like me do is they think about, okay, what can we do to kind of make up for some of that? And then that and on that day, and then we'll do that where it doesn't disrupt the route the next day. And that's why I know, I can tell when guys come into comments and talking about, you know, how we get off early and how we should go do more work and blah, blah, blah. I know that they're really not in the business. Now, they can say they are, and they can, you know, on YouTube, you can be anything you want to be. Y'all know that. I mean, you know, you can be anything, you know, but when you come, but there's a couple guys come in the comments, and I could tell they're not in the business. by some of the things they say. Because if they were, and I welcome everybody to watch my channel. I love it. You know, you ain't got to be in the business to watch my channel, but you got to be in the business to kind of strategize along with me and thinking like I think. If you're not, it's very apparent that you're not in the business. I mean, to me, when you start talking about strategy and time spent and the rate I pay the guys, how much I charge, and why this, I ain't doing it like that, and why I'm not doing it like this, and all that. And then for you to come back and tell me, well, you've been in the business 20 years, there's no way. You're lying. You ain't been in the business 20 years, because if you were, you would understand exactly what I'm saying. And by the mere fact that you don't understand that, that tells me all I need to know. And that's okay, but don't come at me trying to give me business knowledge and business sense on landscaping business when you're not even in the business, you know. Of course, this guy come back telling me he's got more equipment and more accounts and more everything than I got. But he ain't showed nobody nothing, you know. I mean, okay. I mean, I can only play the mine is bigger than your game so long before it kind of gets boring, especially when I know that you're really not in the game, especially when I know that you don't really know what the reality of what really happens and goes on out here, and the reality of running a lawn care business and doing the routes efficiently. You know, if you're not efficient, then you're not making money out here, especially with fuel prices going up like they have. So, you know, maybe you should check yourself before you come in the comments talking all that mess, because you're not talking to a 12-year-old kid that just started this business yesterday. You're talking to a straight G out here that knows all the damn ebbs and flows, and knows all the pitfalls, and knows all the everything there is to know about what my customers expect and about what I can do and what I want to do based on the money that I'm making. I'm not going to work till 6 or 7 o'clock plucking yards off of another route when the profit margins are skinny anyway. Why in the world would I go in there, or why would I make them even skinnier? It doesn't make sense. I mean, and the guys, just for the record, y'all, for the record, the guys do not want to work any later than we have to. That's the whole purpose of pay for performance. They don't want to work any later. They're not dragging the clock. They're not trying to drag the clock because they know they're not getting any more money by dragging the clock. So they want to be efficient. And anybody in business like I am would know that. I ain't got to tell you that. You guys know that most of you guys that watch the channel are in the business or have been in the business or thinking about getting in the business. You know, and you know, if you're in the business right now and you're seeing the gas prices and everything and how the labor force is right now, then you're probably in agreement with me on a lot of the things that I think, because a lot of the things that I think are affecting everybody, not just me. You know, so I mean, I can tell when somebody's not in the business. And it's hard for guys like me and other guys that are watching the channel. It's hard for us to listen to somebody that talks about everything they got and everything they do, and they do this and why didn't I do that. I mean, most of the guys that are in business wouldn't even ask me silly questions like that because they know why. They understand why. Because they're looking at the channel through different eyes. They're not looking at the channel from a pencil pusher. They're looking at the channel from a guy in the grind that's you know, having to schedule things around the rain, around the help, around the heat, and trying to get to their money to where they can take care of their family. You know, I don't really know how everybody else does this, but if you're doing this like I'm doing this, as far as labor goes and efficiency goes, you would just take the hit. If I sat down with you and showed you exactly on a map what you're asking me to do when you were telling me the other day to go and do, why don't y'all go do 3 or 4 more properties? Because 3 or 4 more properties are not on that route. That's why. The schedule was developed and made based on each route per day. And I'm not, and if the guys had been not clumping the grass up over there and all that, then we would have made great time. You see, and the business would have made money along with with the guys that work for me, but we didn't. So that affects the business's bottom line. I'm not going to run out there and go do a $60 yard and take a huge hit on it because I'm off the route. And then moving forward after that, I mean, it's so stupid, some of the guys in the comments coming in here telling me they're in the business and they're not. If I do that, then what happens in 2 weeks? I got to do that again. But in 2 weeks, we're going to be more efficient on the ones that we've screwed up the other day. I'm going to make sure of that. It's my job. It's what I do. So if we go out and do 3 more properties that are not on that route, on another route, and then I'm setting myself up for the 2 weeks from now to have to do that again, because I don't want to wait any longer than 2 weeks to do the properties. That's the longest I want to wait on these these residential properties. So I'm just saying that it's obvious that you ain't in the business, dude. So don't insult my intelligence, and you know who I'm talking about. Don't insult my intelligence by saying you are in the business, because it's obvious that you're not. You know. And just in closing, why in the world would I want to work till 6 or 7 o'clock, making the same money that I can make by 3 o'clock? Why would I want to do that? Please come in the comments and tell me why. I don't want to do that. If I was 2 years in, 3 years in, even 5 years in, I may do that. But see, I've been doing this so long and the same property so long that and I manage my money in a way to where I don't have to do that. And the guys don't want to do that. The guys want to get paid like I'm paying them. They love it. I'm just saying, ask them. They love it. They love getting off at 3 o'clock. They don't want to work until 5 or 6 every day and get the same money they would have got if they got off at 3. They'd rather get off at 3. You know, I don't pay any more because somebody messes up on a job, you know, or something something that is avoidable don't get avoided. If we're falling into avoidable traps on these jobs and it's taking us a lot longer than normal, I'm not gonna, and the business does not make as much money as it should based on my 15 years in the game and usually 8 to 10 years on that particular same route. Why would I pay more money? You're gonna get shorted. The business gets shorted, then you get shorted. That makes you accountable. See? That's what that does. But anyway, y'all, me and Bo gonna he's doing the bushes at my house. I'm gonna cut my neighbors real quick, and then we gotta go over here and do one more on my way to taking Bo back to Noonan. Peace out. Where you gonna get a bike at?
I mean, I want a good one. Like, I can go to Walmart for about 120 and get a really good one with the post to stick up that I can crank by that way. And I stay here and I keep working. I tell them, hey man, I'm working, I'm paying my way. Can I use the shelter? And then if you don't, the first day that you don't need me, whenever it may be, he said, come right there and help him work at their place, and he'll give me a
I don't
shelter.
know. I'll have to be able to get in touch with you. See, I see it because your work comes up to me all the time, and and if I can't pick up the phone and call you, then I mean, you know,
I'll call you as soon as I get in there, all right?
All right. Well, I got to get home and chill, but I got to be able to call you. You can't call me. I got to be able to call you.
I'm good. As soon as I get me a room, dude, I'll call and give you the room number.
All right.
In a little while.
Good job, man. Appreciate your help, man.
All right, dude, I appreciate
Take care, man. You got your money?
Yep.
All right, man. Yep.
I'm going to do good, dude.
All right. Yeah, I'm glad to get them empty properties out of the way, y'all. That worked out pretty good, you know. That's going to help us this week because, you know, I don't know, who's coming to work or what, you know. I like to think that Zach's coming to work tomorrow, but, you know, you never know, you know, because his living situation is a little bit up in the air. And we did good, you know. I mean, really today, to only work about 3.5, 4 hours. And I really didn't even, you know, I didn't have to work today, but like I was telling you guys earlier, I better. Because if I don't, then I'm setting myself up for failure. I'd rather have light work this week with everybody coming to work than impossible work this week when somebody don't show up. Because I already know Drew's not coming tomorrow. So, you know. But y'all know, it's Sunday, and it's Sammy time! Sunday, y'all. See.